Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of what might be the only episode of Basem Plays. Me and Cranston have been wanting to do some kind of Let's Play thing again for a long time. And so I thought, I like playing this Zelda game that I've been playing for a while. So why not show you guys what I've been up to? This is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you guys don't already fucking know that, then you need to wake the fuck up. And this is me, okay? We got, I'm pretty far in the game. I don't know how many hours I'm in. I'm sure it tells me somewhere. Where does it say? I don't know where it says. But I'm only 38% complete. You can see that in, if I can show you, the lower left corner right there. That might be covering my face might be covering it. Trust me, it's 34.82%. complete. The fact that this game is so big that it requires decimal points of completion is pretty crazy. And it's one of the reasons that it's such a well-received game, I think. So I'm just going to fuck around for a little bit. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. I have already beaten the game. And this is kind of just a whatever episode. If you guys like this, then maybe I'll do an episode with me doing the Master Trials, the Master Sword Trials, because I've only done the first one, not the medium and hard difficulty one. But for now, we're gonna go to Ishto-So Shrine, and I have these markers set up, right? So these are big world monsters that I am going to kill. So I guess we're going to go this way. I'm in a pile of dead bones and garbage, apparently. Bones and rotten fish. And this weirdo over here thinks it's a good idea to cook around here. So I'm just going to do her a favor and... I wanted to take her food. Huh! It's you! You don't have to say a word! Oh, I don't care about this, do I? Let's learn about an ancient meat dish. There's an ancient meat dish. Great. Prepare the meat you want to use, bird or steak. Great. You cook it with something from a broken guardian. What? An ancient part. That sounds gross. Okay. I'm going to try it. I don't want to hear any of his crap because most likely it's bullshit and it's wrong. This is the Master Sword. The Master Sword is cool because if you have full health, like in other games, you can shoot laser beams. Unlike other games, if you use the Master Sword too much, it temporarily loses its power. It has to recharge for a certain amount of time. Not so if you use the laser beams. It doesn't waste durability if you do that. Pro tip number 1. We'll see how many pro tips I can do. I wish I could cook where this guy's cooking, but he's got some piece of meat already there. So, yeah, if you guys haven't played this game, it's a very massive open-world game. It's one of the biggest open-world games of all time, I'm pretty sure. Someone's done comparisons to GTA, and it, blows it out of the water and everything. And, just looking at the game, it's pretty great, because in the distance, you can kind of see all these points, before you get to this tower here, it's a beam of light shooting up into the sky that kind of calling you to it. And it's, you just want to go to there, I don't know what monster I'm supposed to be fighting over here, so I guess it's going to be a surprise, even though I've already beaten him. So let's discover this together. If, with any luck, it's a Lionel, and I'll be massively, oh shit, it is. It's a white Lionel. Great. Alright, if you haven't seen any of this combat before, and if you haven't played this before, you're going to be... I'm going to put on my good armor here. So this is the armor value 28, 28, 28, which is the highest one that I have, and it's the highest one you can get without... I think it's the highest armor level that you can get, as well as my shield, which is the Master Sword, or the Hylian Shield, which is one of the best. You'll find one of these that are slightly better, but they're not as durable. Everything in this game has durability except for your armor. So every time you shoot a weapon or a bow and arrow, it uses your durability. Everything with the glowy, shimmery you see on the icon, the top right, the glittery part means it's full durability, which means you haven't used it yet. But everything that's not means that you've already used some of it and it could be close to breaking. If it's really close to breaking, it'll be shimmering red, so I'm not quite there yet. I'm going to go sword and board on this guy because I really like the fighting style when I do that. And if I can do this right, then I can kind of ambush him a little bit. Yeah, I think that. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Come on, give me your face. Give me your pretty face. Give me your pretty face, you son of a bitch. Hello. Welcome to my world. So, this is pretty great because what you can do here is, as you see, I've already kind of... oh, God. He always opens like that. Sometimes he's predictable, sometimes he's not. All right, what can I say? There's a lot of stuff to explain. So, there's that kind of red bubble around me when I shield. Is called Daruk's Protection. And it kind of gives you three fuck-ups. And I mean, you can use it to your own advantage. It's not like a big deal. But even if you don't and you just kind of fuck up. Fuck. Okay, I was trying to show off. It'll kind of give you a little protection. Boy, I haven't played this game in a long time. And it reflects him back, and so... Fuck. As you can see, even with all my armor... he just took out half my health with that shit. So you see that line? It just said, my sword broke. That's not a good sign. That means that I've just kind of... I don't even think I've worn him down halfway, but these guys are notoriously tough. They're the strongest enemies in the game, and typically they're also the... Oh, boy. All right. That was not great. So what happened was I just died, but luckily I have a thing that lets me refill my health. Ugh. And as much as I like showing off, I'm really fucking myself up by doing that. And I just had to use a fairy, for example. Ugh. 2 fairies, for example. Alright, let me get off my ass and see if I can stop embarrassing myself here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this. It gives me full health recovery. It's a dish that I cooked. And I'm going to go back to my strategy of doing a classic sword and board. I just really like it. I really shouldn't be taking this much damage, if we're being honest. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and parry him. There we go. When he does that, you want to run away. Because he's going to do a Fire Blast. And Fire Blast is cool as shit, but very dangerous to be around. And... oh, fuck me. I really am having a hard time dodging. There we go. If you dodge correctly, you go into kind of a... you have the option of flurry rushing. Ugh. If you don't, that happens. There we go. I critically hit him in the face with a shock arrow, and I won. These are great because they drop really rare items, as well as really strong weapons. bows and two-handers. So, for example, this now has a power of 103, whereas the one I was using has 36. So, I mean, right away you can see why I mark him on the map because, I mean, it's fucking strong as hell. I wanna fight him over and over. I want to fight him over and over and get all his shit and tasty shit. And I even have a bow now that I could pick up. That's better than the bow I got. I'm going to get rid of this piece of shit and get that. Something cool about these that you can see the one that I'm now equipped is that it says ×5. One arrow, regardless of the arrow type. So if I use these shock arrows, it'll launch 5 at the cost of 1 ammo. So very powerful shit. And, yeah, I think that's been kind of the tutorial section here. So, let's do something else. Let's see what's this way. So help me, I bet it's another Lionel. Boy, I haven't played this in a long time. I bet it's another Lionel, though. With my luck, that's just how it works out. And I'm kind of in the the desert area, the roaming plains, if you will. And he is up there apparently. So we're gonna go up here, and I'm gonna hopefully show you some of the cool stuff that you can do in this game. One of the cool things that you can do in this game is explore, and you do that in a number of ways. You have these kind of so this is the climber's bandana, gear, and boots, which if you equip all 3, lets you waste less stamina, that green bar. Lets you waste less stamina if you are wearing it while climbing. So, you know, it's a little bonus. A lot of armors, not all of them, have set bonuses if you collect all of them and upgrade them. We'll get that. And some of them are very powerful, so I switched momentarily to that Barbarian set, which you can see here, these first 3. And if you do that, they each give you an attack up bonus, and they each make your two-handed twirling attack very, very strong, and take less stamina to do as well. And if you do this right, you can kind of get up a lot of walls with only 1 or 2 upgrades to your stamina wheel. I typically have all my stamina upgraded, but just because I was doing the hero trial, I wanted as much health as possible because I didn't need stamina as much. All right, let's see what's up here. Looks like a wolf. So dangerous, so scary. Shut up. Thank you. Hey! Get out of here. Thank you. All right. Did I already kill this guy? What happened? It says saving in the bottom left, which means I'm getting close to a thing. It's probably that. If it is, that means that it's going to be a pain in my buttocks. So, let's use my new bow. And I'll stick with shock arrows because I got a shit ton. I'll switch to that, and I'll switch to my barbarian. I'll just do as much damage. See how fast I can kill this guy. Yeah? All right, let's do it. If this is even a thing. I currently don't know if this is a thing. It's not a thing. Hello? Hello, wake up. Wake up, I thought I could kill you. I want to kill you. All right, I guess it's not a thing. That's fine. I must have already killed it. It must be... I'm typically pretty accurate with where I put those little markers, so it must have been here and it must have been something else. Unless it only comes out at night. That's probably not a thing. Well, you know, in this game you kind of explore some, don't explore some. So we'll just kind of call that a good to go. We'll fly off of here. We'll head down to the plains. And we'll kind of figure out something else to do. This is called shield surfing. It's pretty fucking cool. If you got a decent enough hill, it's pretty fast. But it does use up your durability in your shield, so you can just it can explode out from under you just at a moment's notice. Let's see. Let's go to I don't know what we want to do. Tell you what, let's just go. Let's keep fighting shit. How about that? I don't remember what that is. Oh, yes, I do. I don't remember what that is, though. Tell you what, let's go to this. So this is one of the towers. There's only a few towers in the game, but you need to go to them to unlock kind of the map. You can travel anywhere at any point in the game, but if you want it to show up on your map, the areas you've explored, you have to go activate these towers, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like the watchtowers in Assassin's Creed, but you don't need them to get missions and quests and stuff. You just need them if you want your own completion, if you want your own, just to make it a little easier on yourself. It's a way to kind of guide you as a player to where you haven't been before. What's this guy want? He wants to probably, okay. If you want to fly, you'll need to pay the 20 rupee liability fee. I don't know if I want to do that. Tell you what, I'll do that if I have a way to increase my stamina, and I do, but not by much. Nah. I'll save it. See now that? See each of these 4 red laser beams. There's 4 here. It looks like 3, but there's 4. There's one in the distance. Is one of the dungeons that you can beat. And so, like, there's a giant salamander, and there is a giant bird, and let's see what else we got over here. I don't know which one is this. This is the elephant, probably. That's the giant elephant, and if I can find it, it's kind of off in the distance, but if I can find it, there's a camel. No, wait, that's the elephant. One of these is the elephant, one of these is the camel. That's probably the camel. That's the camel. Yeah. Either way, there's Ganon sitting in Hyrule Castle like a bitch, just waiting for me to enter so we can fight forever. Just a cheeky sumbitch. But I don't care about that because I am going to. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go to this thing. Let's go to that thing. Yeah, let's go. Huzzah! There's all kinds of shit underneath me that I don't want to deal with. Rain in this game is pretty cool and also pretty shit. It's pretty cool because, first off, it looks awesome. It actually does change the terrain. So, like, if there's a puddle somewhere when it's raining for a long time, it'll actually turn into like a larger, almost like a small lake. So water levels do change. What the hell? I don't know what that was. And but it's harder to climb because it makes everything slippery. Like, very hard to climb. It's almost impossible. I don't know if you can see that glowy red thing in the sky over there. Oh, never mind. You're getting in my way. Ah, you fucker. Getting in my skis. Get out of here. I'm going to this red thing, and I don't want to build it up too much because most likely I'm not going to be able to make it in time because it disappears very quickly. But if I can, we'll see. I'll talk about it if I get there. Rain is also cool because it can bring lightning storms, which suck, but at the same time are cool because the effects are awesome. And if you do it right, you can kind of get other people. Oh, shit. Now I'm torn between going to a shrine that I haven't discovered and going to this thing that I want to show you. That's the name of this game, basically. Which way do you want to go now? That's the name. This is a dragon, and there's 3 of them, and there's no way I'm catching up to it. Man, it's just a cacophony of stuff right now. There's the shrine, and then I don't know if you saw that streak come down from the sky, but there's most nights there's a shooting star that lands somewhere during around this time, like midnight. And if you can get to it, then it's a very rare kind of item that you use to upgrade your equipment. Only special equipment, not all the equipment needs it. Oh, come on. But it's It's rare enough that, you know, if you can get it, if you see one, you should try and go for it. And I'm also forgetting about the fact that I wanted to go to that shrine, and now the dragon is gone. But I can kind of worry about that in the future if I really want. Get out of here. These guys are cool. These are kind of like Ocarina of Time style. They'll show up in the middle of the night. Alright. So, if I did this right, this should be a boss. And if I did it wrong, then I'm standing on nothing. I'm standing on nothing. No, wait! Hello! Hello! So this is a stone talus, which is pretty cool monster because they show up randomly. But they are a little difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Or if you're a fucking noob. So, kind of, as you may see, there's a giant thing on his back. Classic Zelda, right? Just whack the shit out of this, and he dies. The increased attack power helps, definitely. But even if you just got a decent two-handed weapon, you can kind of do that technique and just kind of kick their ass. The problem with that is that every talus has it in a different place. Has their weak spot in a different... Not everyone, but, you know, there's a lot of different variety. I think there's 40 of them in the game, and I've beaten all of them at least once. Alright, now let's go to this shrine. In the bottom right, you can see that kind of beeping thing, which is great. As long as I'm heading in the correct direction, it will stay fully lit. When I start heading in the wrong direction, it'll die down. So as you get closer, it kind of gets more fine-tuned. And to the point where it's actually like direction as well. Or altitude as well. So I assume it's somewhere down here. But I honestly don't know. So what I'm going to do... Oh, it's probably right fucking there. Probably right there. Alright. Let's drop. Let's collect these stone flint things, or, you know, whatever. And there's some bokoblins. The white-colored monsters of any kind, like the Lionels that were white, are the hardest ones. Currently, the DLC came out with Master Mode, which unleashed a harder difficulty. But I haven't really played with that yet because I haven't even really beaten this one yet. 100%. Not even close. And there we go. We found a shrine. The Mag Nora Shrine. So I can examine it. I put my Sheik slate on it. Sheikah slate. It kind of opens because I'm the chosen one. It turns blue instead of orange. And then I can enter it. And I guess I'll just stick out. It's the same cutscene almost every time. But here we go. You go down. It loads. Ooh, amiibos. Maybe I should do some of that. It loads. And you kind of keep going down this shaft tube. At which point it turns around. You get this kind of like, oh, look at this. And then, oh, all right. To those who set foot in this shrine, I am Mag Nora. By entering this place, you have proven your worth. A lot of these are like puzzles, but this one is called a blessing shrine, which is cool because there's no... I mean, there's nothing to do here. You just get the treasure, and then you leave. And a lot of the times, not in this case, a lot of the times you can only get specific equipment, like the barbarian gear that I'm wearing right now. You can only get those from 3 blessing shrines. But on top of that, even if it's just a shitty rupee, you still get this. So you get the monks, the dead monks' blessing here. He says you are fucking cool. Let me give you this part of my spirit. It is a spirit orb. And the spirit orb is cool. Comes out of his chest. Presumably he dies immediately afterwards. Comes into my chest. Presumably I have sucked the soul from his body. And it adds to my count. Great. So now I have 1. The reason I only have 1 is because you use 4 at a time, to increase your hearts or your stamina wheel. kind of like, think about it like in most Legend of Zeldas, you have the heart pieces, and you collect 4 of them. Now you have a full heart. Well, in this game, you have stamina as well, so they kind of give you the option to choose which way you'd like to upgrade, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so I did this. So let's, what do you think? Let's kill these guys? Let's kill these guys. This is cool because if I'm using the paraglider and I just kind of go boop, I can drop it. Death from above! And then I can stomp and just fucking wail on him, really. Just wail on him. Oh no, I let them get equipped. But honestly, it's so... Ah, fuck. I was going to say trivial, but, you know, then that happens. There we go. All dead. Fire is cool because it creates updrafts, which you can create yourself if you're smart and clever and want to. Or if not, you know, that's fine too. Ooh, I don't give a shit about any of this shit. It's so shit. Pick up all the shit that they got. If I'm feeling up for it, I can kind of go for this honey, which I am feeling up for. So let's do it. This is a boomerang. Boomerang's cool because it's supposed to come back, and I guess it did technically, but not very well. Ah, fucking bees! Fucking bees, man! Get out of here! Oh shit! Oh shit! I legitimately did not know that I could do that. I didn't know that I... Huh. I created a campfire. I legit did not know that I could chop down those giant watchtowers. Huh. We learned something together, ladies and gentlemen. We've learned something together. Now I can pick up this honey. And now I can break this barrel. And because I killed all the enemies, like in a lot of dungeons in the older Zeldas, the chest here unlocks. So now I can get it. And it came with a topaz. Topaz is used to upgrade a bunch of stuff. Most stuff is used to upgrade something. But it's also really good to just collect so you can sell it. Like I have 136 amber. Where's my topaz? 57 topaz, which I don't need that much at this point. All right, remember that recipe? We're going to try it. So we're going to take a piece of meat. Let's say the steak. Where's that steak? So I kill, raw prime meat. I'm going to hold that. And then they wanted me to put an ancient part. Ancient part. Let's do the ancient gear. And cook it. It's probably going to be absolutely shit, but let's try it. Nope, it's shit. Great. I don't know why I thought that would be anything but shit. I think every recipe that douchebag gives you is utter shit. Whatever. Oh, now I remember what that star is. So that star is a place that I marked myself to let me know that if I want to, I can get that. I can go meet that fire dragon there. And that fire dragon, I can kind of farm it almost to get some of his parts that I need to upgrade stuff. Oh no, this guy. Oh shit. All right. Are you dead yet? No? Great. I don't really know what to show you guys other than that because I've just kind of been killing it, if we're being honest. Tell you what. Let's see if I can kill this guy with a metal box. Hello. So you get these runes, and you saw me drop a bomb. But this is called the Magnesis rune. Clever name. Because it lets you magnetize metal objects. And magnetized metal objects can be dropped on things. And I totally fucked up doing that. Great. Let's try it again, shall we? Alright. Let's see if I can... Hello. Hello. Come over here, you sack of crunt. Sack of crunt. That's nothing. It's a nothing word. Are you going to come over here, or are you just going to be a bitch about it? All right, let's do this. Hello, you see me now? Do you see me now? Oh, my God. How can I put it that far away and then not be able to reach it? Ugh. All right, let's try this. Can I do this? God damn it. Fuck you. There. I did it, guys. Whoa. I did it. And I got his guts and his fangs and his horns. All right, pretty good. Pretty good show, right? I think so. Well, oh, a white one of these. I've never fought one of these. Let's do it. Hi. Yeah, you see me. Yeah, you see me. Do you see me? Yeah, you do. Oh, no. You see me. All right. Is he dead? You know, nothing is as hard as the Lionels. I mean, it's probably for good reason, because if everything started getting as hard as them, it'd be a little ridiculous, but nothing is as hard as them. Tell you what, the Master Mode has gold monsters of every kind. And on top of that, they regenerate health if you don't kill them fast enough. Like, they'll slowly regenerate health the entire fight. So they're much harder to beat. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going into a crevasse. A crevasse! All right, there's a underground area here, which I think I've been before, but fuck it, why not, right?
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll. That's that red shield that kind of surrounds me when I do this. When I shield, it kind of protects me. If I fuck up a shield move, it'll reflect it. What am I saying? If I get hit by an attack, it will reflect the attack and stagger the opponent, typically. But let's see what's in here, because I legit can't remember. There's some wolves. There's always wolves. And that's not a bad thing, because wolves are pretty cool. Whee! But let's see what's going on. I'm going to get my climber shit out. And we'll kind of see what happens. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, okay. So this is a dead guardian. I mean, it's a guardian. Fuck. And it is dead. And I've fallen. Great. All right, I'm back. This is a guardian, and I guess if you're watching this, it's spoilers, right, for Breath of the Wild. But those are kind of the robots that were supposed to be on the side of good, and then Ganon corrupted them and made them evil, bad, whatever. He corrupted basically all the machinery in the world. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. This looks like there's a lot of dead guardians, and I assume that not all of them are dead. Yeah, not all of them are dead. Great. And they do this, which if I didn't have Daruk's protection would suck. Oh, shit. It still sucked. Still sucked, guys. Let me see if I can... kind of restart this shithole that I got myself into. Get away, get away, get away. All right. Hi there. Hi there. So if you do this right, you can parry. Oh, if you do it right. Remember I said if you do it right? If you do it right, you can parry and reflect the beam. Fuck me! I can't get the distance right. There it is. And it kills them, typically in one hit. The ones that are wily and lively and still ticking, they take 3 reflects to beat. And you can, of course, fight them with your sword or whatever. But it's so hard to get close to them that a lot of the times it's it's just easier to reflect. Oh, that could have been bad too. And let's see what I can do here. 2v1. Ugh. One time I think I did multiples at once, and because they all started locking on me at the same time, I was able to do it, but no such luck this time. And I'm just gonna keep getting my shit kicked in over and over. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just kind of go. Because wonderful thing about them is if you're moving, they basically can't hit you. Another thing is their eye on the front of their head is their weak point, which is nice. Whee. Hello. Hello. Get all those ancient screws. All right, was that it? No, there's another hole here. Great. You know what I always say? Let's check out the hole. Just one? That's not very nice. Tell you what, let's see if I can multiple this one. Hello again. Hello, my friends. Okay, all right. Whoa. Whoa! Where am I? I'm on a ledge I did not want to be on. All right. I've kind of fucked up a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. 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 Oh, my God. That is okay. I am just going to gingerly keep going. Just so gingerly. Oh, boy. I'm so ginger. Oh, boy. That's fine. So this is a blue shrine, and I've already gotten it. So I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, you can't do anything if you go back into them anyway, so it's whatever. Let's see if I can... Oh, I don't know what the fuck is the matter with me. I have a outfit just for this occasion. It's called the Ancient set, whatever you want to call it. It gives me ancient proficiency, which makes my ancient weapons do more. If I had them, which I don't think I do, I have none. But it also increases my armor against these shitholes. And I use that term lovingly. Shitholes! But the real issue is now that I'm here, and I'm just gonna get my shit. I just gotta zig and zag. Oh, there's so many red lights! Oh no! Up and away. Oh, damn. I ran out of stamina. Up and away, web. Hello. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. All right. Did I do it? Hello, everyone. We'll do you first. And Baba Kazow! Thank you. I'll call it good on that. I'm gonna go out undefeated. Whee! All right, let's figure something out. Let's teleport. Eeny, meeny, miny. There's 2 stamps here. I don't remember. I don't give a shit. Eeny, meeny, miny. There's a treasure chest here. Let's do. I don't know. Let's do this. Whatever this is. Let's go there. You can teleport in midair, which is great because the world keeps going, but you freeze, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Enemies freeze too, so that's nice. Boy, I hope this is as entertaining as you as it hopefully is for me, because this is entertaining for me, but I don't know if it is for you. You get what I'm saying. As you can see in the top right, it says 97. Those are the number of shrines I've gotten. There are 120 altogether, at least until the new DLC that comes out soon, in which case there will probably be more, but I don't know for sure. you see how I'm blowing out air.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Thank you, Mifa. The air means that it's cold here. And there's a couple ways around that. I can equip a hot fire weapon. And you can see my temperature gauge in the lower right to the left of the minimap. Or right there to the right side. And if I unequip it, it goes back to cold. You see that? See that? Fire, not fire. Or I can use armor that gives me cold resistance. So it doesn't make me warmer, but it reduces the amount, it lowers the gauge of how much needs to affect me before I'm affected. So like you can see, that's not only does that lower it to the max, but it also makes me unfreezable. Things like that make this game cool too. I will hold on to this because I think it's useful. And I will go to, what did I say I was going to go to? Let's go here. So this way? Yes. Onward and outward to here. I think it's this crater, which means I think it's another one of those stone taluses, which means I think I've already shown you a stone talus because I'm not going to do that again. Let's go this way instead. This way instead. This way instead. This black shit is called corruption. It's Ganon's bullshit, and it's a pain in my ass. A lot of the exploration puzzles come from having to find your way around that. Oh, there's a fairy fountain. So you see this little rainbow oasis here in the shade? We're going to go visit that because one of the coolest characters... Oh, shit! I didn't realize! I am now falling to my death because I have no stamina. Because I forgot that I had done that. I'm going to eat this dubious food. Tasty. Blech. And I'm going to eat this, which increases, totally fills my stamina wheel and gives me temporary stamina as well. And it'll heal me to full. Oh, boy. All right, cool. We're good. We're not dead. So as you might notice, the music is the same music redone as the music in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time when you visit the fairy fountains there. And I think it's a really nice rendition of it, actually. It's one of my favorite songs, like when you approach these. And when you examine them, if you remember the giant fairies from before, here it is. This is Kaisa. And she is in love with me. Actually, they're all in love with me. And they are able to increase your, upgrade your equipment. So it'll show what equipment is available to upgrade. Either that you have the equipment or materials necessary. So like this is grayed out because I can't. And this is grayed out because I don't have the Shard of Nadra's horn. But I am able to do these two. Or one of these because they use the same bit. So I guess let's do this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just bonus at this point. So you got it. Oh, this is the maximum upgrade. So the animation is pretty suggestive. I'll let you enjoy. Nice. The implication being that she took you to town and fucked your brains out. So there we go. I now have that piece maximized. And so there it is. Cannot enhance. So that's 2 of my 3. And then if I had more luminous stones, I'd be good to go. So there you go. This is the Diamond Circlet, which is great, except I have the Ancient Helm, which I already have maxed out, so I don't really see the point, except for aesthetics. So I'm not going to bother with that right now. Especially because diamonds are the hardest material to find. I mean, the hardest ore to find, I should say. Bye, sweetie. So I'm not going to, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to worry about that. Luminous stone, they come out of ore like this. Which is cool because during the day they look like just ore. At night they glow. So you can't tell now because it's daytime. But they glow in the dark, which is kind of awesome. Because you can see them from way off in the distance. On top of that, the radiant equipment that I have, the radiant shirt and everything, also glows in the dark. So you can't tell now; it looks like nothing, but during nighttime, it makes me look like a skeleton. Essentially, it lets you hide among the skeleton folk, and they like when the skeletons spawn at night, they won't attack you because they think that you're one of them. And there's equipment for each monster type. Skeletons are the only one that require a full suit. But everything else here, I'll show you. What does this let you do? Guardian? Nope. This lets you do attack. Oh, Majora's Mask lets you hide among all enemies. It's a new one that came out. Then I have the Bokoblin Mask for Bokoblins, Lionel Mask, which makes me look kind of awesome. The Lizalfos Mask, which is the little lizard people, and the Moblin Mask, which also works on Bokoblins. I don't get it. I don't really get it. Because they always hang out together. Not always, but they typically hang out together. So I don't know why they're not considered the same kind of species. But then again, I am not the game creator, so I'm not going to... See, like, there you go. There's Lizalfos and Bokoblins right there. So what happens? And a Moblin. Fuck, this would be a tough one to take on. Let's fucking do it. Let's see what happens. Because if I wear just the Lizalfos... I mean, let's wear the Moblin and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Let's go this way so I can kind of talk with him first. Oh, here's a guardian weapon right here. So they look like glowy and ancient. Cool. Great. I don't know how long I've been recording. 48 minutes? Fuck me. All right. All right. Hi. Hi, I'm a friend. So I'm going to do this trick where I whistle to get their attention. And hopefully... Oh! All right, right off the bat. That did not work in the least. Apparently, Moblins do not have the ability to whistle. So we're going to switch strategies and go with the old beat the shit out of them technique. I got a special move to show you. I'm going to pick my giant Lionel Crusher up, and we're going to do this twirly move that you see me do so much. If I can fucking do it. All right. But with an added bonus of electrocution. Electrocution because one of the dungeons gives me that fucking power. Hey, great. My strongest weapon just broke. Fantastic. So let's do it this way. Should still be pretty good. Luckily, when you electrocute them, it also disarms them, which is great because their first prerogative is to go re-equip themselves to be able to fight you. If you fight them, if you knock their weapons out of their hand and then also take their weapon, you can do that, and then they'll have to fight you unarmed, which is pretty great. Something just appeared. Oh. Oh, shit. All right. Hi, buddy. All right. So these guys are tricky because they, as you can see, disappear often. There we go. That was the Yiga clan, and the Yiga clan is like kind of like they see Ganon as they're basically the antithesis of the Sheikah clan from other games and from this one. But they're not really fleshed out. I'd like to say that they see Ganon as a prophet or whatever, but really they don't really say that at all. They just kind of, the only thing they really say is that they're definitely against Link doing his mission and against Zelda coming back or whatever. I don't know. It's very unclear. All right, let's see what they were guarding in this encampment of theirs. Hey, you're still here? All right. Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Hi, buddy. All right, see ya. I wish they were fleshed out a little more. One of the things about this game is because it's so open world, you have trouble. There's not really a ton of story after the first tutorial area. The story comes in disjointed bits depending on where you, like what areas you clear. But for the most part, you don't hear anything after the first area. Which is kind of cool because you kind of direct the story as you want, and the story is already Zelda. You have to go you have to rescue Zelda. You have to beat Ganon. Great. You don't need all the exposition. I get that. But they've added these elements that it'd be nice to have a little more backstory on. Like the Yiga clan. I think the Yiga clan is very interesting. These are dead Lozalfos, as you can tell, so it's probably nighttime now. So let me kind of show you what that looks like since I kind of teased it a bit. There we go. Kind of glows. And I kind of chose the color because I think it looks more glow in the darky. They drop arms, which are two-handed weapons. They drop their own weapon, typically. And you see, like, the first hit disconnects their head from their body, and the second hit, then you just go find the head and beat it up. And then you call it good. And that's how you win. That's how you win. All right, so these guys are a pain for a whole nother reason. So those ancient guardians, those ones that were filling that cave, this is the flying version of that, which are great, but a pain in the dick hole for a couple reasons. And if I can get its attention and fight it, I'll kind of show you. I'll wait for it to come around. Oh, I should definitely do this though. Hello. Oh, I fucking missed this so badly. There we go. Now, this is great because if you can do it right, you can kind of knock out their engines, which is very good to do. And if you hit them in the eye, it discombobulates them so they can't shoot their lasers. But the problem is they move so much, like way more than a normal Guardian. Fuck you. Because they kind of keep their distance, they're really hard to keep track of. Sorry, not keep track of, but get a lock on. A lot of times, see, that should basically kill him in one hit, but you see how he's swinging around? It basically makes his eye unstable, so even if you've done a good job at reflecting, it doesn't always hit, goddamn, which I'm not. It doesn't even hit the fucking monster in the eye all the time, which would be a critical hit. All right, let's get his attention again. I don't even know how many fucking 225 more shock arrows. Great. Not now yet, you dickhole. Thank you. My royal broadsword broke. Great. Everything's breaking. Everything is fucking breaking. Let's do this. Hello. God damn it, I just want to hit you in the goddamn... Whatever. If he wants me, he can get me. Where'd you go? Fuck you. Are you blind and dumb? Are you an idiot? I'm right here. Oh man, he is real stupid, or I am accidentally amazing. So, alright, I've destroyed one of his engines. And if I destroy two, I'm pretty sure it will fall to the ground and I can just beat the shit out of it. But I'm going to try and do this way because I'm having such good luck. Such good luck. There we go. Oh my god, that should have killed him. Oh, great. Come on. It's a lot easier if you can manage to lock onto him, because if you manage to lock onto him, you know that you can time the distance right, the camera works better for you. All that jazz. All that fucking jazz. You know that jazz? Like that jazz music, basically. It's like music. But apparently I'm going to play Polka Guardian here. Oh my god! He just forgot about me! So upsetting. So upsetting. So upsetting. Is there something more upsetting? I don't know what it is. Yeah, I hit you. Thank you. Fall and die already. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Ancient screws and shafts and gears. Great. Here's what I'm going to do. I am definitely going to fight the other one. The only question is... Oh, fuck me. The only question is, am I going to do it smarter this time? Hopefully, that answer is yes. I'm going to put on my climbing gear and come up here. That might take me a long fucking time. But we'll see you at the top. Great. I made it, guys. I made it. I am so accomplished. And what I'm going to do with that power, is pick on this piece of shit here. Hello. Now I can lock onto him. And now I can do this like a champ. Potentially. Yeah, I did like half his health. Because he didn't fucking sway around like a son of a bitch? Yeah, exactly. How you like that? How you like that, you dick? You dumb dick? You dumb dick? Yeah, fall to the ground dead. Alright, that's how you're supposed to do it. And these guys are good to fight because they drop something called... I mean, not this time. But they can drop something called the an ancient core or a giant ancient core, which is really good in upgrading stuff and yay. Oh shit! So that, all right, I'll shut up about the ancient core. This is, oh fuck. Hold on one sec. I need to not be attacking with a sledgehammer. There we go. Choo-choo jelly. All right. That is the glow-in-the-dark line of whatever from a star, falling star. So I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to get it. Hopefully. I don't think they despawn. Oh, it's all the way over there. All right. That's fine. I can take this giant safe bridge. The Tabantha Great Bridge. Yep. That's the bridge I'm taking. I'm so scared to have it leave my line of sight, because... Oh, no! Did it disappear? Because it's daytime? Oh, no, that would make me sad as a panda. A sad, sad panda. And I also see something at the end of the bridge that I don't know if I want to deal with. I don't know what the fuck that is. What is that? That big... Is that green? Giant big green thing? Oh, it's a bush. Whew. I think I can deal with a bush. Man, that's really too bad. Yeah, I think I missed it. Man, actually, while I'm running around though, I will show you another piece of the armor. So, this is a Korok mask, which is great because if there is a Korok that you hadn't found yet, then the mask starts shaking as you get closer, which is great because there's 900 of the sons of bitches, and I have collected. It says on a loading screen. I guess it doesn't say here. Fuck, yeah, that star fragment is gone. There's 900, and I definitely have not collected even a quarter of that, I don't think. All right. Star fragment is gone. That blows. Whatever. We'll deal with that disappointment internally and bottle it up. This is a stable, and the stables are awesome because there's always a shrine next to them as a kind of a way to help you teleport to them. See that shrine right there? And see, it looks like a horse's head. That's cute. And it's a place where you can dock your horses. It's a place where you can... Ooh, this guy has a quest. Finally, something.
Ah, great fairy. Oh, pardon me. I was lost in thought. You heard of the great fairy, right? The one from all those old stories. Well, they're not just stories. I believe a great fairy is real. And I'm on a journey to find her. There's a tower just beyond the Tabantha Great Bridge. They say if you go to the top and look at the ground sometime in the afternoon,
The tower's shadow will point to the fountain.
after hearing that legend, I decided to find out for myself. But I'm stuck here at this stable because no matter how hard I try, I just know I'll never be able to climb that tower. And to think I saved up all my rupees. But you look like you could climb a tower.
Yeah, I'm wearing my climbing gear.
Would you be willing to make an offering?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Well, 500, Jesus. Like, that's a lot in this game. Really, because a diamond sells for 500. So I guess I have that quest now. So I guess I will do that in a second. I just want to kind of show you around here. So so this is where you would register horses that you find in the wild and catch. Every stable has a recipe on a wall. That's for an elixir that does I don't know what. It's a lizard and a bokoblin horn, and it makes an elixir. Great. And usually a quest. Then you can also sleep here. Actually, why don't I sleep here? Will you be staying with us? Yes. I'll do this. I would do the soft bed, which gives me temporary hearts, but I'm already max hearts, so I don't think I'll get temporary hearts if I do that. There we go. Refill for 20 rupees. Fucking worth it, especially when I don't want to bother cooking right now. Let's go to the Tabantha Bridge. So there we go. And so where's the Tabantha Bridge? That would be here. Let's go here. Because I think we're going to that same fairy fountain that we were just at. But we're going to do a quest there now instead. I should have marked it on my map. I can never remember where this one is. Oh, see? 178 Korok seeds. That little poop pile looking thing under the shrines. Out of 900. I think you need 200 and some just to unlock everything that you need with them. See how I'm shivering? Great. That's good. That's great. I will put on my warm doublet. Perfect. That gives me just enough strength. All right. And we're going to go to the Great Fairy Fountain that we were talking about with the guy. We're going to turn in a quest. Great. I actually accomplished something. That's nice. Now, because it's open world, you can run off with it. Just take the 500 and go. But I am not a dick, and also it adds to your completion rate if you just fucking do it. So I'm going to do it. Let's see what she says. Afoon! I don't know what that means. All right. I have some clothing. I guess enhance away? No. That's too bad. Won't you come see me again? Do I need to come in the afternoon? Alright, I guess I'm going to have to come in the afternoon. I'll make her come in the afternoon. So, I don't want to wait here forever, so I can do this. I take this piece of wood, and I drop it on the ground. And then I take my meteor rod, and I light it. And I create a fucking fire hazard. But it also creates a campfire. The campfire you can use to... I mean... Night? Night is like night, though. No, let's do noon. This is 5 a.m. That's not... I mean, afternoon, right? So what is that? I mean, that's 12:01 p.m.? So, I mean, let's check it. Report back where he's waiting. Did I do it? I made an offering. Fuck me. I did it? Because I've already offered this? Ah, shitballs. Alright. Well, then I guess I'm going back to the stable. Great. A lot of the quests, if you've already kind of done what needs to be done, it'll just put it in your log and then complete it for you, and you don't have to do anything. This one threw me off. I'm not going to apologize for being human, guys. I'm not going to do it. We are at an hour and 7 minutes-ish. So I think I'm going to turn this in, and we'll kind of see. I've already got that one. And we'll see kind of what happens, and probably end up calling it a day after that. What are you? You're a rock. Nothing. I love the meteor rod because you can just bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like Mario, but incredibly dangerous. Like, look at that. That's awful, right? Oh, I'm gonna talk to Beetle. Beetle is great because he sells you things like arrows, which are great. And these butterflies, which are not necessarily hard to find, but they're, you know, when you're running around the prairie, you don't really stop and sneak up on butterflies as much. So really, you don't even notice they're there sometimes until they're already flying away. So whatever. I would just buy them. They're cheap at this point for me. Now let's go to this guy. Great Fairy. Hey, it's you! Did you give the Great Fairy an offering? Of course. All right, thank you. Looks like asking you was a good call after all. That means you met the Great Fairy, huh? Man, I'm so jealous. But hey, at least you got to meet her. I mean, technically, I got to make an offering to the Great Fairy. I can't thank you enough. Forgetting something? No, I don't think so. Wait, you aren't trying to tell me you want a reward, are you? You got to see the Great Fairy thanks to my tip, didn't you? And now you're asking for more? Great Fairy, even if it's just in my dreams, won't you appear before me? What a... I mean... I bet she's kind and beautiful and just perfect. I mean... Dick move, right, Link? Like, dick move. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on top of this, and I'm going to let this go and see what happens. Oh no, these sheep are immortal! My greatest fear. Oh, I love wood. Don't you just love wood? These are hay, right? Oh no! They're bulletproof hay! Oh no! Alright. Fair enough. I think we can call that a day. I guess I've done everything that... I guess I've done the nothing that I wanted to do. So... that's a success, right? I will end by falling. And then catching myself. And then falling. And then catching myself. And there's Gorons here too. Don't they look great? Must be tough as iron to survive a trip out this way. Getting here what? Means you have the stones to strut your stuff in around a boom bam golf. Well, are you in? I'm in, sure. Say no more. It's off to tee off. It's time to tee off. Boom bam golf, let's go. At least once I get 20 rupees for the greens fee, Brown's fee? Gross. I don't want to talk about a Brown's fee. Rock on. I'll start setting up. Okay. Oh, it's this. Oh, this is a thing? All right. Okay. I've never done this. So welcome to whatever this is. Let's do this. And let's say... Boom. Oh. Here we go. Alright, so I have to do this. What the Okay. Let's try this. This is a great little move that I haven't shown you because it's it lets you use your momentum to store it up in the item and then release it all at once. Oh boy, I am probably doing very badly at this. All right, let's see if I can just get it in the green. Oh! It's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty far. Oh boy, I'm definitely not getting my money back though. 4 hits? It's probably not good. Probably not great. Especially because my first hit was wasted. Goodbye. Oh, overshot? No. I didn't overshoot. I did the opposite. I shot, which is not the opposite. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I miss having more stamina. What the? Oh. My mask is jingling. All right, well let me do this and then find out where that is. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's probably too much. Oh shit. I overshot it. 1, 2, and one more for just in case. Fuck me! How did that happen? How is 3 doing more than... God damn it! Yeah, I hear you. Stop. Fuck. Fuck you, Boom Bam Golf. 1, 2. That's probably fine. Thank you. Do I win? Nice shot. Why, way to take a whack at it. Give me a second to figure out your score. It's shit. I know it's shit. Well, it's shit. You got an 8. That ain't bad, but you strike me as a guy who could do better. Don't worry, the game takes some practice to figure it out. They say every journey starts with a single stroke. Yeah, I made my money back. Oh, you look like you want to go again. No, I'm, back down. All right. Great. Let's go find that Korok so you can kind of see. For those of you who've played this game, you already know what the fuck it looks like. But those of you who have not, you don't. It's pretty much covers both options. A Korok is an adorable leaf person. I mean, that's basically it. Enough said. Boy. You have to kind of manage your stamina wheel here and run when you can and not when you can't. Alright, let's figure out where this thing is. What do we think? Is it at the top of this pole? Or what? Can I not climb this pole? Alright. Yeah, definitely at the top of the pool. All right. Yeah, so you'll see like glittery things like this. Kind of like the same little glittery that's coming off of my mask. And that means there's a Korok. So you just gotta not run out of stamina. And examine. And then... doodly doodly doo. Yep, and so now I got 8. I'm at the point where, so like the first time you use them to upgrade your equipment slots, so either your swords, which I can upgrade 2 more times, your bows, which I can do 2 more times, I think, and shields, which I just haven't really invested in because I don't need that many shields. But every time you do it, it takes more than the time before. So I think like I need like 30 or something to increase my weapons right now. So next time, I think we're gonna call it good for now. Next time, I am going to work on doing the Master Sword trial. If you guys want to see me do that, it's like basically just all combat and planning combat and kind of stuff like that, which I really like. It's strategic combat. If you guys hate this and you don't want it, great, also fine. But you can't tell me what to do. But either way, I'm gonna be here eventually, so might as well record it while I do it. If you thought this was fun or funny at all, I was trying to be a little more reviewy this time around, but and not as see, here's the guy that you give the Korok seeds to, because they fill up his maraca. So my weapon stash would take 45. Jesus Christ. What about bows? 25, and shields would be 10. So I don't have enough for anything right now, and that's fine. You can just save up for a long time. And this is where I would enter the Master Sword trial, so I am simply going to save my game. And I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, turtle power.